Bank South Pacific has a majority national shareholding, with the top three being Kumul Consolidated Holdings Limited at 18.15%, Number One Super Limited with a 12.09% share, and Petroleum Resources Kutubu Limited at 9.88% shareholding. Apart from accessing new capital opportunities and increasing liquidity, Bank South Pacific's strategy to be on the Australian Stock Exchange is also aimed at improving its visibility and increase exposure of the bank and PNG in the foreign business environment. According to the bank's AGM shareholder presentation today, BSP's Australian Stock Exchange listing application was lodged in late April 2021 and should be notified of their assessment findings in late May or early June, given that the ASX assessment process takes between 4 to 6 weeks to complete.
And what's notable amongst that group of shareholders is that we have superannuation companies from 4 different countries, from PNG, Solomon Islands, Fiji and Samoa. And Secostas was also able to inform the shareholders at the meeting today that the BSP's application for listing on the Australian Stock Exchange has been approved and that we'll be shortly joining the Australian Stock Exchange next week.
It gives us the opportunity to raise capital and expand further. And we are part of the strategy that we've been looking at over the last 12 months. Once a year we have a strategy meeting and it gets updated regularly. But the idea of it gives us liquidity, gives our shareholders liquidity. They can buy and sell shares, they can trade on the Australian Stock Exchange. Here we're very limited. We can also raise a lot of capital and take BSP forward. So we're very excited about this initiative that's been carried out by the management, and it's been a success.
This comes amidst the AGM also revealing that BSP's net profit after tax for 2020 of 806 million kina is negative 9.5% compared to 2019 results, mainly due to COVID-related impacts. However, BSP board and management anticipate a positive profit outcome for 2021 given improvement of the COVID-19 situation.
And the presentation talked about our net profit after tax of 806 million kina in 2020, our first quarter profit of 203 million kina for the first quarter of 2021, and also importantly for many of our shareholders, and announcing a dividend payout ratio of 75.4%, with a final dividend to our shareholders of 1 kina and 5 toya to be paid on the 23rd of June.
BSP is also enhancing its digital initiatives in light of reducing SME loan requirements under the government's Credit Enhancement Facility to enable more SMEs to access loan funding. The bank's development of the BSP Payment Gateway is expected to offer BSP Pay e-commerce service in July, as well as mobile business banking for business customers.